there, everybody. So just a quick video that I hope will help you boycott what you thought this week. I was thinking about how so many people right now are getting upset about these individuals that just refuse to wear masks because they feel that their personal rights are being infringed upon. They have the right to believe that. I get that. However, obviously the point the rest of us are trying to make is like, look, you know what? Yes, it is your individual right to not wear a mask, but the collective right of people to remain safe and to remain healthy and to live lives that are longer than the ones that might be cut short by this virus is also their right. And I've always seen this in that we live in this world where people really do just get so entitled to thinking that their individual rights are really all that matters. And they forget that they are what matters, but they are not the only thing that matters. And so we need to start thinking a bit more progressively when it comes to this, because if we don't, we're only hurting ourselves in the long run. If you actually want to have an amazing life, then ask yourself, what can I do for the collective, as opposed to always, what can I do for myself? Not always, what do I get, but rather, what does everyone else get out of this? If you start shifting your focus away from yourself into what everyone else gets, you might be quite surprised to find out that you are now part of a solution to make the world something that is better to live in than the one that you currently live in with your own individual rights intact. And I know that that's a bit of a shift in thinking, but it really is something to consider. Like in your own personal relationships, yes, it might be beneficial to you to be able to show up late to those dinners with your friends because you're just so busy. But collectively, your relationship with that individual deteriorates because you are taking that attitude in the first place. Eventually, you're just going to lose the relationship. And is that good for you? Well, of course it's not good for you. Or in your own intimate relationships with your partner, yes, it might be good for you to be able to go to bed when you want to go to bed, or to wake up when you want to wake up, or to do work when you want to do work, or to go golfing when you want to go golfing, whatever is important to you, or to go shopping when you want to go shopping. I don't care what it is. But is that what's best for your relationship? And the truth is, it's probably not. So yes, while you get the short-term gain, what does the relationship as a unit get? What does your family as a unit get? And more likely than not, it creates more conflict and it creates more animosity and then just creates more problems in the future. So if you were to sacrifice certain things today, in fact, what you're doing is you're creating a greater future for yourself, even though you're having to have a short-term loss right now. The same is true for anything. Maybe you work for a business where you make millions of dollars every year. Yes, it's your right to have a job that gives you millions of dollars, but if that company produces food that causes health issues for other people, or if that company drills for oil and in the process kills every polar bear on the planet, well, is that good for you in the long term? To live in a world where certain species are no longer around, to live in a world where we can't breathe. Yes, in the short term you got something, but is the long-term effect best for you? So I encourage you this week to start thinking about how you actually have the opportunity to create a world that is best for you. You get to be selfish. And the best way of being selfish is being selfless. It is. By thinking about what I can do for my partner, what I can do for the world, what I can do for others with their safety with respect to wearing a mask or the way that I choose to live. When you think about other people first, the irony is that you're actually in the long run thinking about yourself first. And yet so many people, they have that wrong. They think, well, you know what? I got to think about myself first and everyone else second. And then what they end up doing is just shooting themselves in the foot and hurting themselves in the future. So that's my message for you this week. Just think about how you might be able to do something for others first so that you can make a life that's even that much better for yourself and that much more enjoyable to live and that much more enjoyable to wake up to every single day. It's kind of, I don't know, it's counterintuitive, but ironically, you'll be surprised. The more you give to others, the more you ironically are actually always giving to yourself. Try it out and you'll see what I mean. Okay, lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching that video, my friend. I would love to have these videos land right in your inbox. If you want to get that, just sign up right here. If you do, you're going to get a free gift, exclusive content, and you'll be the first to learn about amazing things that we have coming up.